We are live. Hey,
what is going on?
Man, not a, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Cole?
What does this mean?
I don't know.
We're doing video now for this?
I mean, what you say? Okay. Well, yeah, guys, we're here. We're BLM Pod and we're ready. So this is Black Lightning Matters podcast. We're doing something a little different here for season 4, the farewell season, the senior season, the final season, whatever you have for us. We're doing it for this season. Something new, something a little different. So everything as usual, but just a little video. I am your co-host, Rain Coleman, the Carefree Black Nerd himself, and I have with me, as I do every week, with this phenomenal, this young man.
Oh gosh, I gotta get the rust off.
Right.
It's been a while. My name is Cole Jackson. I am the other half of the BLM Pod. Dang.
Yeah, it's been
final season, huh?
Bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is the farewell season, which is crazy, man. Because like we've been here since day one.
I know. I think a lot of people didn't last as long, and we did.
Yeah. We got through the Sanjay, through the Purdy. We got through the what is it? Freeland at Burnside or whatever.
All of that.
A lot of shit. Yes.
I'm telling you.
Okay, so for those of you watching, you can see the ticker at the bottom there. For those of you listening on the podcast afterwards, please be sure to use that hashtag BLMPod when you're listening to this episode, watching this episode, watching Black Lightning live with the rest of us as we do our live tweets every Monday when the show is on.
Hopefully the Pod Squad's watching too.
Yes, Pod Squad, stand up.
Yeah. Gangster.
Man. And look at here go Empress, y'all. I was like, there we go. Look at the upgrades. Okay.
Hey, it's the final season.
Hey, we gotta go out with a bang. No, so yeah, shout out to Empress, shout out to John Effect. I see you.
John Effect.
Hey.
When you gonna put me on, John Effect? You've had everybody else. When you gonna put me on? You were crazy.
This guy. Okay. So getting right into it, man. This episode was wild. So this is season 4, episode 1. This is what is the name? The Book of Reconstruction. You know, like y'all know how they are with these names.
They be so long, man.
The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
Part 4.
Man, say. So this is the Book of Reconstruction, Chapter 1, and Collateral Damage is, I guess, the subsection. I don't know. So in this episode, Jefferson Pierce is still mourning the death of his longtime friend, Detective Henderson. Gambi is blessed with an interesting opportunity. Lynn and Jefferson continue to clash. Fam, what you got for us? How we feeling?
Well, so my general thoughts at first, it was crazy because I knew this was the final season. I figured they was gonna step it up. Not gonna hold you. They really stepped up. They stepped up. This first episode was really good.
Okay.
I can't even front. I really enjoyed this episode. I am enthralled. I am ready to go forth with this season, but they're probably not going to stay this way. I'm just going to
see, you know, we there. We in the same boat because they do this. Well, first of all, the first season was the best season, I feel. Then every season kind of starts off good and then they go downhill. Then we got Empress, who Lynn is still trash. Man, I'm gonna let you keep that. But yeah, I'm with you. I'm in the same boat. I feel like the show, this was a solid episode. Now I do have my gripes, issues with it.
I actually do.
Yeah, overall, I think it was good. I like the heavy focus on Jefferson. That's something that it's taken this long to get, and he's the titular character. He's the title character.
Okay, hold on, Rain. Hold on, real quick.
What's up?
Every time we get invested in something, as far as this show, it goes away from it every season.
Right.
Season, we like, yo, I can't believe this.
Yeah.
And they go away from it. So I'm not going to sit up here and get my hopes up because they're gonna go away from it. Watch.
Bam.
Look, it's time for the painkiller show, baby.
Bro, man, as much as I like
painkiller show, baby.
We ain't think about that man right now. We ain't think about him. Shoot. Man, I don't know. Those of you who are watching live, let us know some of your general thoughts. We already know Empress Journey. Her thoughts are Lynn is still trash. That's consistent. I see you, fam.
With this again this year.
Long-time listeners know about this friendly rivalry or friendly banter between Cole Jackson and Empress Journey. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we always thinking about Khalil. True. Come on, painkiller. But no, I'm with you.
No, y'all not gonna thought this podcast up this year. Y'all not gonna thought this podcast up this year. I am going to stop all of this craziness that y'all are doing. Always, every time Khalil pops up, every time painkiller pops up, your tongue is hanging out your mouth.
Let me tell you, man, y'all already know
we're not gonna do this year. Not
when
this
season was on screen, this man lost his mind. You better go with that shit. It's 2 against 1, fam. You get these takes. No.
Wow.
But no, I'm with you. I'm scared that that we might not get the thing that I liked about it. We might not have it for too long, and that's unfortunate if that is the case.
Right.
Empress says that Tobias needs his own show. Tobias was the man.
Oh man, I can't wait till we get to. I can't wait to get to my points about that too.
Okay.
Wow, they're setting him up, and I'm okay.
Go ahead.
So I guess we're doing the show a little bit different this year.
Yeah.
We decided to actually, instead of going scene by scene, more of giving you a synopsis of the show and actually kind of going with good points that we had from the show and bad points from the show. And then just overall thoughts as well. And if you guys have questions at the end of our podcast, we most definitely want to read them and we want to answer them. So
absolutely.
Wow. Do you want me to start?
Go ahead, knock it out, man. Take it away.
So starting off with the good stuff that I've seen, I really enjoyed the opening with Jeff and his father. I thought that conversation was relevant. I thought it was really good because they even brought up the fact that, yo, you've been down this road before as far as like wanting to not be Black Lightning anymore, and you've lost friends, and I like the setup because they're really setting up where like Jeff he fucked up.
Yeah.
He lost his homeboy, and he got to pick up the pieces. I thought that was a very good opening. I thought that was probably one of the better openings from that point all the way up until we got local rappers rapping.
I mean, I'm at this point, I'm gonna just give him his flowers because this nigga he been holding it down for fucking season. Yeah.
I thought it was really good that they got into the conversation about protecting Freeland. Freeland needs you. I really enjoyed the part where they actually went into the police brutality situation with the young man that was walking down the street with a violin, and then you got these 2 cops that's like, "Where's the drugs at? Where's the drugs?" Like, he's got a whole violin. What you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
You know, that was something that I really enjoyed from the very beginning of the show. What about you?
That is something I did not like. I'm all for I didn't like because I feel like they give us these amazing set pieces at the beginning of every season, and I did like Jefferson with his father. To me, there was a disconnect just from being away from the show for so long. But of course, we're in the age of COVID; shit happens. So I'm good with the funeral scene. I'm not actually good with Henderson being dead. Like, I think that's trash. But I think the violin thing, it was a lot for me, and it felt like it came back later on, so I'm glad it mattered. But I wasn't thrilled with that scene.
Well, the opening actually reminded me a lot of the very first season. You remember the very first season we had to go to the police department. I think he had to pick up, was it Anissa? No, it was Jen.
No, it was Anissa.
Yeah, he had to pick up Anissa, and it just reminded me of that whole situation with him and the cops in the very first episode. So
yeah,
It was a call.
No. I could see that, but I don't know. Just to me, this didn't feel as good as that one. Like that first opening, like this was something brand new. We ain't never seen. Like, I mean, but the show was nothing if not consistent. So I do feel like what we got was good and in line with what this show has given us. I didn't feel it. Jefferson erasing memories. Is that something we
are the Men in Black.
Every season
defend us.
Hey. Mutation, and I was like, no, wait a minute. I don't
powers every 3 episodes. What are you talking
about? Okay. Yeah, but I mean, overall, I did like I like the whole package of the first couple scenes in the episode. It is a downer to me because I'm like, shit, man, him and Lynn still going at it. Him and Anissa still going at it. Him and these cops, they still going at it. But I did like that we focus more on Jefferson and we focus a lot more on his inner turmoil, the shit he dealing with. We got a little bit of Grace off to the side, cool, which reminded me she was even here.
Right.
So I'm good with that. And I did like that scene between Jennifer and Anissa in the hospital with Grace, because instinctively I almost got offended. Like, Jennifer, how the hell you gonna tell her to give up on her girlfriend? Then I was like, nah,
I'm so done with this. I'm done. I'm completely finished. Like,
yo,
I'm telling you right now,
I'm listening.
Either they're gonna go with this or they're not. I'm done with this. I'm tired of Anissa, and she's sitting here like, Painkiller had your nose so wide open. I'm like, girl, you sitting up here. I just don't get it. I've never liked the relationship between her and her girlfriend. That's not good. I'm just not an Anissa fan.
You've made that pretty clear. I think that she did what she needed to do for this episode. Honestly, I liked her and Jennifer in that fight scene towards the end. Regardless of how you feel about the fight itself, I like seeing them working together. I like that Jennifer, like we've been saying for the last 2 seasons, has her natural. Her hit, like they cut it. This is what we should have got last season.
She actually had her hair cut last season too, and because I follow on social media, and she had her hair cut last season, and I'm like, well, why didn't you guys? There were opportunities last season for her to transition into having this hairstyle. I don't know why they didn't do it. I know they're gonna let it go this year because last season, why not? But she's had this hairstyle, and I think it was a nice opportunity to show a natural hairstyle from her. And showing her transitioning as being a growing woman. So I don't know why they didn't let this happen instead of giving her them terrible wigs.
I mean, I don't know. There has to be something, some powers that be, some higher up just like, okay, this ain't what we wanted. So I mean, there's that, but I like that we're getting this now. I like them together, I like them fighting together. That scene really did it for me.
That was another good takeaway I had. Thunder and lightning. We got a thunder and lightning fight scene in the big truck. Big truck. Even though one of them can fly, I guess since they work together, I guess one of them has to I got to drive because I can't fly.
That man can't fly. Superman can. They work together. They work together for years. So, I'm with it.
I just thought it was crazy. I'm like, where'd she get all this money from, by the way?
Who? You talking about Blackbird? Blackbird got bank. Blackbird got a little bit of money.
She got a truck. She got a nice condo on the west side. She got a motorcycle, or was it a tricycle? What is that?
I think both. Honestly,
she got it all.
Both. Yeah, everything in the kitchen sink.
She done lost the whole apartment in this series.
Because she heard us talking shit about her losing her apartment in season 1.
We hadn't forgot. You lost a whole apartment.
I want her to bring back her girlfriend. Like, with this being the 4th season, bring her back, bring LaWanda back, everybody from season 1.
Okay, look. Let LaWanda
go. Nope.
Let her go, please.
Nope.
Let her go, please.
Nah, fam.
You have a problem.
No.
You need to let that woman go.
Let me show you.
What was so good about LaWanda? Why do you like LaWanda so much?
Let me tell you. it ain't even that it's so it ain't that it's so good, but I feel like I really liked that first season. Out of all the wacky stuff that happened, I liked that first season. And LaWanda, I think for me, the issue is we got Tattoo Man, who, of course, you guys know when he kills someone, they imprint on his body and become a tattoo. I think that it would be nice to get everybody he's killed, everybody he's touched throughout the all 3 seasons prior. Bring them here. Like, give me a big set piece where he's about to whoop some ass.
Right.
And the fact that I don't know if you guys watch Umbrella Academy, but there's a character who has a very similar power set. They're not tattooed on his body, Seance, and he's able to utilize those people, those dead bodies. Do that. I want to see everybody dialed up to a team. Do it.
No.
Bring back LaWanda.
It's not Michael Jackson Thriller.
I don't care.
Michael Jackson Thriller. You can't.
I want LaWanda. He over. If y'all team LaWanda, let me know. LaWanda. And here go Empress. She been jacking drug dealers. Okay. Speaking of 2-Bit,
you killing me, man. 2-Bit got a whole bar.
2-Bit, he back
hustling in these streets.
2-Bit,
man, let me tell you something. Some niggas are just built for this. 2-Bit is built for this. He's built for this. 2-Bit, I wrote down. 2-Bit got a whole bar.
Man, and it's a nice bar. Like, because didn't his last bar get messed up in the that last one? That's a nice. He didn't.
You ain't never been to a hood. You ain't never been in the hood before, have you?
Yeah.
Tell you about the hood, bro. Them hood, bro. Them hood bars. Telling you something different.
Man,
I'm about to take. 2-Bit was like, I'm about to take this drug money and flip it. He got him a PPP loan.
Yeah, for sure. He got him a LLC, a ABC, a DDB. No, he got doing business as all that. I like 2-Bit. If anybody get a spinoff, it need to be that nigga.
So I got in my notes. Another good point that I got from this was the conversation that I'm glad you brought up 2-Bit's bar. Yeah. The conversation that Jefferson has with Gambi. I still love their relationship. That's one thing about this show that hasn't changed, and I completely enjoy them continuing to do this. Is the kind of father-son relationship that Jefferson and Gambi had. What did you think about that conversation?
No, I agree, because I've had my thoughts about both of them at certain points about the last 3 seasons, but I do think that's one of the best relationships on this show. And I like that Black Lightning, who has to be the hero for every goddamn body, has his own, I don't want to say hero, but his own father figure to take care of him as well. Because if you play that scene, it wouldn't read the same if Lynn came in the bar and talked to him like that. It wouldn't read the same if any of his daughters did. It wouldn't read the same. Maybe Henderson, if he was still alive, maybe Henderson, but I think
they had that scene last season. Him and Henderson had that type of scene.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's not too many people on this show who you could have that particular scene with or something similar, and it feel like, okay, this makes sense. This is believable. I can suspend belief. So yeah, I like that, and I like Gambi. He's been consistent this whole time, acting wise.
He's probably one of the best actors on the show.
Well, I mean, there's Jen. I think Anissa, but so I think
don't do me like, don't do this. This is the first episode of the pod, and you gonna do this. Don't do this.
Look, coming out swinging, and this is doing what she need to do. She said, but no, I like Gambi. Gambi was one of the better parts for me, and I'm interested in where he's going. I mean, everybody, but with all of, like, we had this consistent show with the Pierce family, the first family. But then Gambi has had all these wild adventures in the B plot, like with Lady Eve, with killing folks, with faking his own death, with killing them Markovians. Like, he's been doing a lot of stuff like right under the radar.
Right.
Like, damn it, racism. He's like, I found
spy out here though. He out here spying it up. Like,
man. Yeah.
And he got
we here. He got him Gambi's Lynn Whitfield. He got his own Angela Bassett. That man ain't that's something.
If you don't know what this means, if y'all don't know what this means right here, you ain't watched enough movies. Because
when I tell you, one of my favorite parts, my good thing about this episode is all of the new people. You got Gambi. What?
No, go ahead. I'm gonna tell you how I feel.
All right.
Yeah.
So I like this introduction to these new people. I feel like it's gonna maybe shake some shit up, and a lot of that is probably having its intended effect is from nostalgia. We got William from Girlfriends, who is now the mayor. We got Carla from
Love
Scrub.
it.
Say what you want. Say what you want. I like
it.
looking at them on screen.
Me too. I like to see black actors having a job.
Yeah, for sure. And then I like Gambi's girl. I didn't catch her name, but
I didn't get it either. I'm sorry.
Gambi's Lynn Whitfield. And then we got Black Robin. I don't know what they're gonna do. I hope they follow through with something good.
I can't stand him.
Now, take it away. Why
in my bad stuff. He is on my bad stuff. New character, who it is? He's stereotypical. I don't like how he's acting. I just thought you'd get your balls back. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Let's come on. Okay. It's killing me. I can tell right now, just from this first episode, even from the point where he had the letter and he had the conversation with Jefferson after the bar, and then when he went in to talk to Jefferson about the police thing.
Yeah,
he just act like he's a caricature of what he thinks a tough, rough and tumble cop is.
Yeah,
and I don't like it. I don't like none of it. I think he's stupid. I think he's a dumbass character. I don't know why they introduced him like that. They could have found somebody else. Where's Negro Nightcrawler at? What is he doing?
That's gone. If I can't get Lawanda, you can't get Negro Nightcrawler. So no. That nigga
I do, and he's like what? He's just a cop, right? He's just a regular cop.
That was confusing to me because my understanding was he was like this super agent that that Henderson was like, he's going to be good at what he does, whatever. But like you said, yeah, I think he's just a cop. I was like, man, you're not even like the Punisher. Nigga, you got a 401k with Freedom PD? Get out of here.
That's all he's doing.
That's all he's doing,
man. I'm like, yo, I don't like him. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't like the character. I don't like how he acts. I think his character is a wannabe tough guy. Maybe it'll change throughout the season, but as of right now, I don't fuck with that dude, man. I
think it's the show, because with that character, a lot of time, and I mean, like I said, I'm trying to keep in mind, COVID did happen. This is a season 4 that
don't do that.
Well, no. What I'm saying is, it feels as if whatever happened, it seemed like this ending is blindsided a lot of people. That's what it feels like. So that's why I say I'm with you. I'm not a fan of his. And I even said, I tweeted, I'm like, well, who is this nigga? Why is he here?
Right.
Yeah, we got a connection to Gambi, but not Gambi. I'm sorry, Henderson. I got Gambi on the brain.
You mean Bill?
It didn't add. When have they ever called this man Bill? They never called this man Bill.
Bill, come through.
I don't know. It's like they're trying to erase that Henderson was even there or something. Like, now he's off the show. If we call him Bill, it's just some corporeal person. I don't know, whatever. But all I know is this new guy didn't fit. It felt like we got him too quick. Like, if we were going to have him pop up and be something left by Bill, and then why him? And then he's like, man, if you're reading this, I'm dead. But I mean, at least we're not getting those vlogs like we got last season. But
that was horrible.
Maybe we're gonna get a letter every episode.
Bill, man, don't do that. Don't wish that on us. I don't want to see no letters all season. Don't do that. No, unless we're gonna get even worse. We'll probably get Jeff going to the graveyard every damn episode.
Hey, he gonna speak to the dead with his electricity. With that, man, where's his daughter that's in college supposedly? Where's his wife? They
done moved on.
So Jeff, you need to move on too.
It's the whole one thing that we didn't preface in the beginning of the show, which I think we should have said.
Yeah,
a whole year has passed since last season. This is a year. They've jumped a year. I think that is important to say, and we're seeing how everything is working out a year later after the Markovian war, whatever that happened. So,
yeah.
What else is on my good points list? Last thing, Lala / Tattoo Man. Love him. Love him.
Yeah.
I am so glad. I hope this character is in every episode until the end because Will Collette plays this role so well to me. I think he does an excellent job as Tattoo Man. I love him that he is still super angry and ready to fight Tobias Well.
Yeah.
I'm so ready for this. I don't know how this is gonna end.
He's the only one that that feels like his. If you look at his anger versus Anissa's, or even his versus Lynn's, when it's directed at Tobias, he's the only one that feels natural to me. That feels real. It feels like everyone else is just putting on. I mean, we see the events of the show, but I'm with you. Will, Lala. First of all, let me tell you. I don't know how this happened, but I speculate he was so good being the angry motherfucker in this show that Lovecraft Country was like, you know who we need to play Alex is granddaddy.
We need Will Collette. Go get Will Collette. Call him up.
Hey, do I need to audition? It was like, nah, we see Black Lightning. You ain't got
this Will. Come on through, man. Come on through, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He did, which again, Black and Sexy TV. I used to watch them back in the day, back in like 2012, 11, 12, 13-ish. He was on the show called That Guy, him, Judah, and Janine. It was just three of them. He plays an entirely different. I mean, he gets mad in the show, but like this web series that he was on is different. I mean, I feel like it's showing range. He did another one. I can't remember. If you guys out there watching and you're listening, do please let me know. But him, I think it was called First on Issa Rae's channel with him and this girl from kids. There was high school, middle school friends, came back as adults and started dating. So you see the range. This man has the range. If you got to hire him for anything, do it. He has a resume, you know.
Will Collette is hopefully he can get more roles past this. I mean, clearly people see him because he was on Lovecraft Country. And one thing that I completely enjoy is when actors get, not to belittle this role on this network, but I like it when they get bigger roles. Like that HBO, that Lovecraft Country was a Lovecraft Country check. So I'm he got a nice little check for that. We both of us enjoy Black actors being able to move forward, get roles, and do what they need to do as far as like Hollywood's concerned. You know how it is in Hollywood. So
fan. So I thought he did an amazing job. We ain't seen him use no powers yet, but that aside, he has just been like, he's a presence, and I like that.
And the thing about Lala / Tattoo Man is ever since I think we've just raved about him the whole series. I don't think we've ever had like a bad thing to say throughout the whole pod.
No, we have, but it hasn't been because he did terrible. It's because the character, like when he gave his mama address to that man, like it was stuff like that. It was stuff in continuity. It wasn't the actor. Like, Will, come on to the show, Will. Let's talk to you. Give us a couple.
Come on, Will. Let's see what we got.
Shit, come talk with us, Nick. But I like him. Lala is doing big things, and I'm interested to see where a lot of these people go after this season is over. Because I mentioned to you, and you like did the little nigga, fuck that. But just because Black Lightning was ending, don't mean these characters, all of them are going to be gone. You know, so you might pop up in Gotham, and you got Lala shooting at some folks.
I don't think they're going to do that.
Yeah,
they have to push. They have to again. This is the season. It pisses me off. Let me go into a little bit of a rant. Pisses me off that they're going to kill this show off for a character which is Painkiller, which hasn't really been super established in this show, and it just kind of it just pisses me off, man. Like I don't if you're gonna just kill off Freeland, just go ahead and just kill it off. Who I don't want cameos. You're gonna spend 2 hours on a haggard Lois Lane in Superman. I don't want to watch that. You have a Batwoman that apparently is getting terrible ratings, and you're gonna cancel this show. And you know, I just don't want to see them in the Painkiller show when they've literally made a Black Lightning show.
Yeah, that was something that kind of had me looking sideways, because now I'm glad Jordan is getting that check, get that CWDC painkiller check. But I'm with you, like what is the official reason why are we ending this 4th season? And then even with ending it, are you going to give us an ending worth this show, like worth what it could have been? Like give us our, I hate to say it, our Infinity War. Give us our end game. Go out with a bang if we're going to get rid of this show altogether. Right. And then how do you continue with Painkiller? Like, is he just going to reference Freeland? Like, you can't. This is where this man came from.
Exactly.
What's that show going to look like?
Exactly.
I don't know, fam. It's remains to be seen. So you guys.
Did you have any other points for the good side of things?
Tobias.
I was gonna save that for the end.
Okay, no.
If you want to talk about it now.
No, I just thought he was sharp. I'm gonna just stick with aesthetics. He was sharp. He was on camera.
He's not on my bad side. He's not on my bad points at all.
Yeah, no. I like seeing him, and I like the role that he's occupying in this show so far, because I feel like he, leveling up. He doing what his sister knew he was capable of. So I'm gonna keep it there until we.
No. I want to keep it on the good side too. I wrote down he is Black Lex Luthor.
Yep, you said that.
Like he is black. He is the real Lex Luthor. He is what I envision as Lex Luthor to be. When Lex Luthor was running for president and all of these other different things, it gave me that same sense with what Tobias is doing. Tobias is like, okay, y'all know me. Y'all know I do stuff. I used to do a little illegal stuff, and I just sell a little dope here and there.
Yeah.
I used to try to take over Freeland. I used to try to get these medals on my side.
Yeah.
Guess what? I'm on the up and up now. I got millions now, baby.
Yeah.
That Markovia contract just gave me too much money. I got to rebuild Freeland back.
Yeah. No. I need to make Freeland great again. That's what he did.
Right.
Yeah.
Where your crooked Uncle Pastor at to go against
him? First of all, I claim anybody on this show. That pastor, man. No.
Your crooked Uncle Pastor, you don't want to claim him?
Man, you better get out of there. Man. You better go, man.
Crooked Uncle Pastor.
Virtual fighting, because that ain't fam. That ain't my family tree. So no. Yeah, I like Tobias. I like every scene he was in. I think he did what the hell he needed to do. Right. I like seeing this. I like seeing him in suits. My only concern is this nigga is 100 years old. In the first season, he was like in hiding because he was, he looked exactly how he looked 40 years ago.
Big ball and shot call like Coach Kente now.
What are we? What? Okay. What the hell are we doing? Like, if they don't address it, whatever, I'm fine. But I kind of want them to be like, hey, you were a kid when my mama was in college. How are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you looking like this? But I mean, is that green light?
No, he drink his water, mind his business, and that's it. And got a good skincare regimen.
And he
killed. That's all you gotta do.
It's the blood of the innocent. That's Billy's blood. He didn't kill that man. Man, I'm gonna leave it there because I'm still not over them killing that black boy.
Drink your water, mind the business that pay you, and have a good skincare regimen. That's what you're supposed to do.
There we go. There we go. I'm trying to get like him. But yeah, no, Tobias, I liked seeing him. I'm very interested in what he's up to, how he maneuvers through this series. And honestly, there's a little part of me that's like, I hope he wins in the end. Like, I hope he does not. I hope they don't kill him. I don't want that.
Can't kill him.
I hope he, like, I don't necessarily need him to run the world, but like, if they beat him down and he gets away, but he's okay in a Lex Luthor sort of way, then I'm good with that. He's been one of the best main characters on this damn show. So
right.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all I got. You got some bad for us? What you got?
All right. So the bad points, and I only have a couple.
So you got one of mine.
Anyssa's character has not evolved.
Yeah.
And this is the same. She is the exact. For some people may think that's a good thing. I necessarily don't think that a year later her character should be still the exact. She is the oldest child. She is the one that is supposed to be the example for her sister.
Mm-hmm.
Anissa's character still trying to get out here and kill folks. She's still simping. She's still out here simping for these hoes. You know what I'm saying? Anissa's out here simping for these hoes, man. She could have been left. But in all honesty, I would think that everything that happened with Markovia would have changed that character a little bit more, and we would have got a little bit more evolution. But she's still hot-headed. She's still ready to jump out in front of stuff and try to kill folks and all this other stuff. And she glorifies. She was like, "Yo, I already got blood on my hands. Might as well kill some more." And it doesn't go with the character of who Jefferson Pierce is. And I'm not saying she has to follow Jefferson in his footsteps. Yeah. What I'm saying is your character eventually has to evolve into a dope superhero. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't be robbing people all the time for their drugs. Like, eventually you're going to have to be a part of, they're going to want you in the JLA eventually.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a wasted opportunity. Wasted is pretty harsh, but I feel like with this show, what is the end game? Let's say we were actually going to get 6 seasons. I'm with you. I don't see where she is going. I don't see where she's going. Like in the first season, we could see it because she just got her power. She was doing her little montages. She was out there dating and broke up with the ex that wasn't no good. Like we saw some of that, but now I'm with you. I feel like she is the same person. And as good as that might be, because we know this is the final season, where is Blackbird going to end up? Are we going to shed that personality? What is your trajectory when we do the whole epilogue 5 year later jump in time?
That would be so dope if they ended the show on that, by the way.
I mean,
if they did a 5-year, 10-year epilogue, that would be so amazing.
I mean, it ain't too late. Y'all heard it here first, folks. That's a cold, crazy prediction. We're gonna do an epilogue. But I'm with you. I feel like I was with her last night. Like, kill these niggas. But now that
I was about to pull your tweets too.
I was with put the head in the chest. No, but with everything you said, it caused me to say, okay, what is next? Because Jennifer has gone through her own little transformations every season. I think Anissa has, but for some reason she feels separate from everybody else on the show. Like, I don't know what it is.
Well, the slightest little thing that Tattoo Man said, and I'm pretty sure other people caught it. He was like, kill Lightning. She's the strongest one. So, and we both kind of talked about it on Twitter last night as well. We was live tweeting, and I think at the end of the show, we most definitely brought up like she's going to end up being pure energy, and it's going to be just like the comic books. And I think that's going to be amazing if they pull that off. She is in another world right now. I think Jennifer. Was it the 3rd season? I think it was the 3rd season. She had the best story arc of the whole show.
When they did On the Run, or which one?
I think that was the 3rd. I think it was just the 3rd season. She had just came into her power. She was she was getting help as far as like mentally going through it. She just had like a really good storyline that season. But
because they pissed. Okay.
Third season if I'm not mistaken. No, 2nd season. Anyway, doesn't matter. Neither here nor there. I think that her character is going to be super important this year because she's just go off and she's just going to fly and doing all this other stuff. And I'm like, honestly, I think she's going to be the key to some stuff.
Yeah. Also, knowing that China says she's not in as many episodes this season really makes me feel like she's going, because you can't just write off this main character. No. You can be like, oh, she just went to college. Like, if she's only in 6 episodes, you have to
learn.
Like, she's going to Hillman or something. Like, I don't know. But yeah, so I like her. I think everybody else has had this evolution. Though I'm upset that Jefferson and Lynn are still arguing, there's even still some development there. We got Lynn doing her fucking gravedigger shit. Like, This man is mad. What? Come on, give it to me, man. Give it to me.
This is what I have in my notes. Lynn with powers. This is dumb,
bro.
This is the dumbest. It's stupid.
Okay.
It's stupid. It's a dumb plot point.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is something that is going to ruin my enjoyment of this last season. She out here looking like the Purge, talking people into slapping other folks and all this other shit.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I don't want that. I've always enjoyed Lynn being the intelligent one that's in the lab. I like her being the guy in the chair.
We ain't got there for a while. Last time when she went on that hunt and went to that evidence locker, that was the last time we saw that Lynn. I know Empress saying something.
That's the people.
That's the people.
But just like when you got people that you know ain't doing right, what you supposed to do when you got people doing right? You talk to them. You tell them you ain't doing what you supposed to be doing. She is doing wrong.
Yeah,
I'm mad. This is stupid.
I like that about her. I like what they're doing in the sense that she's a scientist. And if there's anything that, like, I'm even fine with her experimenting on herself and doing all that, because, like, whatever, you're a scientist. That's what scientists do in comics, at least. That scene, though, with her, regardless if you like it or not, you can see there's been a change in Lynn from season 1 to now. That's what I'm getting at. Everyone else is green light. Because if you want to,
she's a recovering addict now.
Green light. So, no. Here go. Look at Empress. When was she doing right? She was doing right. Yeah, I like that everybody is changing. And like you said, it does feel like Anissa might be the same OG.
You're gonna pay for it this season too.
Yeah, but how though? Like they make it.
Somebody gonna whoop that ass.
Yeah, not that sniper who didn't put on a mask. Like, what was he doing? So, okay, let's get into the bad because
we in the bad now.
Okay, even more bad. Though I was happy we got more Jefferson this season, and I was happy with this season, this episode, and the focus that they put on him.
Right,
he blinded this man, like this child. Like I get that.
No. Now look,
did he not blind that man?
Rain, you were so.
Come on,
I need to pull the tweets? Do I need to pull the tweets up on you? Because you was haranguing this shit last night.
I was, but I'm thinking like, nigga, because I guess my thing is I'm still fine with it. Like, kill him. He tried to kill your daughter. But I'm saying, like, where do we go from here? Like, what is this? I think the consensus last night was, okay, Jefferson, do your thing. Why the fuck ain't you wearing this suit? Like, you just walk around 6'3", the tallest nigga outside of 2-bit in Freeland, just doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, these lights ain't dark enough. I see you, Mr. Postman. I see you.
I see your new hairline.
Right, I see that hairline,
Jefferson.
And I don't know, man. I'm
Tory Lanez. I see you.
No. I liked it. I like that we got something so different from him. I like that he's kind of like spiraling out of control. He's very reactionary this episode, this versus how he's been in the past. So I did like that. But I was like, damn, he just made this nigga blind. Like,
so Jefferson has gotten to, and this is just coming from me, this is personal opinion. Throughout the show, they've talked about this pain that he feels. He talked about how he brought his brother into this and it killed him. Mm-hmm. So Jefferson's staying away from that suit because he hates it now. He hates suit. He hates what Black Lightning stands for anymore. He hates all that shit. So it's just like, you know what? Fuck it. And I think a little part of him is just tired of people calling him Black Lightning and not saying, yo, Jefferson Pierce. Like, he's like, I'm a man. I'm it's like people talking about Santa Claus. It's like, no, I bought them presents. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he's fed up with it. He's done. And I think it's a situation where it's like, yo, I'm just finna handle shit. I ain't got time for nothing. I don't have time to put on these suits. Yeah. And you see he's not even, I mean, in the therapy session when he's like, yo, I tried to lead, but nobody wanted to follow. I tried to show y'all the way and y'all don't like my way. So guess what? Go out there and get shot.
Yeah.
put on your little mask and put that dumbass voice on. Y'all do what y'all want to do.
Yeah.
Lynn need to give him some too. I really felt like that's on my bad points as well. Lynn, get freaky.
What the fuck?
Get freaky, Lynn. It's time for you to start giving that man some booty.
Man.
Like, well, you know, Jefferson, intimacy is more than just sex. No, his balls are clogged up. Give him some.
Bro, what is what is
last season, bro? I told you I'm going to the edge.
He was like, intimacy. If you talking about sex, we ain't having none. I was like, oh shit, shit getting real. Like,
yeah,
this shit is
she was smoking crack last season. You can't even touch him. You can't give him a blowjob or nothing. Come on, man.
I don't know. That's
smoking crack. You was about to have sex with Tobias last year. Don't do me.
Okay, and now that being said, because Tobias is back, I feel like they're gonna go that route where she has like a relationship with him, and he's smooth and he's getting all under her skin, man. I don't know, man.
Lex Luthor done had sex with Lois Lane at least once, so I'm pretty sure Tobias Whale is gonna hit that.
Man, you get out of here.
He gonna kiss in the mouth and everything. Come on over here, woman.
They divorced. Wait a minute. No, Empress. I thought they was in marriage counseling. You telling me they divorced in this?
No, they're still divorced. They're not married again.
Oh, shit, I keep forgetting that. Fuck, man. Fuck him. He better get on Tinder or something. No, I mean,
killing is my joy. That's my intimacy.
Oh shit. My biggest bad thing is the 100. That is the most failed plot line this show has to date. I'm sick of that. Like, they had the nerve to mention the 100. Nigga, are y'all even, first of all, the 100, I guess, is not Tobias, Lala and his 4 henchmen. Where the hell is the 100?
I don't know. I know in the beginning, and when they were talking on the radio, they brought up the fact that there was a turf war in Freeland with the 100 and some other group, but now the failure to use the 100 in this series, to be honest with you, that was a fail. That was a complete fail.
Like, they built them up like that first season. I'm thinking we finna get like, but like and then you had the opportunity to alter what they were. Like, we had the storyline with Anissa working at the health care center when she
worked everywhere. Going somewhere.
Malibu Barbie. No, but when she was helping homegirl, I was like, but the 100 at this point is just a name. It's just a MacGuffin. It's just another way to move the story along. Like, they could have been a force to be reckoned with. Like, the 100 could have been some shit. They could have been the second big bad behind Tobias, you know? Cutter's gone, nigga Nightcrawler is gone, evil vice principal is gone.
Mike Larry. Evil vice principal Mike Larry.
No, and the black lady.
She had to die.
Straight hair, Jill Scott gone. Because I was just, man.
Why you gotta bring up old stuff? You open the old wounds up, bro. Don't do that.
Well, yeah.
You know how much I loved her.
Well, you know, shit happens. God. Yeah, but I feel like
Jill, if you listen to the podcast you're watching, baby, I'm a light skin. I'll do whatever you want me to do, baby. It don't even matter. I love you. I'll forever.
He'll do it.
Check out my OnlyFans.
Okay. You got it, fam. But that was the thing that pissed me off the most, was even mentioning the 100, knowing good and damn well y'all didn't do anything with them.
Right.
And you still ain't doing shit with them. Like, and whatever you do now is probably gonna feel rushed. Like,
who knows?
No, fuck no. So yeah, it was
all right. A few little points that I had here and there, whatever, Empress, whatever. She's a hater. A couple things that I think is going to. Well, here's one thing that I think I hope this is a mainstay.
Mm-hmm.
The Black therapy sessions may be what the vlogs were.
Yeah, that's better.
Other stuff were. I think maybe that might be the mainstay, and I think that might end up being what we want.
Yeah.
Kind of give us an update.
Mm-hmm.
Typically giving us some some more story of what's happening. I think that might be a mainstay. And what was my other thing? No, that was it. We already talked about Tobias Well being Lex Luthor. So that was just one of those points that was just a plot point that I hope stays. And that's I kind of just have a question mark around is the black therapy. The black people their therapy sessions, I hope ends up giving us just more of what's happening with the story on the show. Maybe that because I like that. That was good for me.
Mental health. I like that they're going after. They're doing something. They're doing something productive where you can have exposition now because shit, we're in a therapy session. Kind of off topic, but kind of related in All American because I watched the episode that came on before this one. Same thing. Homeboy's dealing with therapy after hurting his shoulders. You know, he's a football player. So I just like this theme that black people are dealing with mental health in a very active way, and yeah, so I like that. So I'm with you. I hope that continues as well. Yeah. So I mean, what you got?
I don't have anything else. Those are all my good points, my bad points, and my question marks.
All right. Well, shit. Let's move on to favorite and least favorite. Who you got? Who you got, fam?
So my favorite character, I was going between. It was two people I was going to do. I mean, okay. Originally, it was going to be angry Jefferson Pierce, but after rewatching the episode, I gotta give it to Tobias Well. That last scene with him in the hospital talking to Lynn, and I'm like, you devious mofo, like you evil. I said, oh, you Birdman hand rubbing right now. I said, oh, you being evil right now, but I loved it. I think Krogner did a great job as far as like playing this role. He is no longer Tobias Well. He is Black Lex Luthor to me. I think he did an amazing job this episode. I loved his character. I like how he's playing it. I love how he's playing it as far as like, you know, building back the community and all this other stuff. I know what you're doing, bruh. I've seen it before. You ain't slick.
You ain't slick, Rick. No.
And my least favorite character would have to be Anissa because she has not evolved. There's been no growth. There's been no evolution, and it's a year later. I can't necessarily. She gonna have to show me something. Like seriously, gonna have to show me something because this ain't it. Her character has not changed in 3 seasons.
Okay. I'm with that. Okay. That feels fine. Listeners, let us know who your least favorite characters are. Use that hashtag BLMPod. For me, I gotta go with Tobias as my favorite as well. I feel like him being this kind of B story that just pops up every couple scenes and then seeing him in the flesh. I love shows. It could be a horror, it could be a rom-com, it could be a drama. I like when two characters know each other, but they have to act like they don't in front of someone else. It's very minor, but I like that. And seeing that scene between him and Lynn, catching her off guard, and then now because it's like, what happens next? Now that he is rebranded as this stand-up guy, what is he capable of? What is he about to do? I have to now. Because
clearly they're falling for it.
Yeah. I gotta say Tobias too. Look, Empress on Tobias. I ain't even. Watch the episode, Empress.
Right.
I think Tobias is my favorite. Least favorite. I was gonna go with Black Robin because, like, what are you doing?
You gotta find the man's name. You can't call him Black Robin.
Isn't it? Little Henderson, little Hindi friend,
young Hendo.
Right, yep, young Hendo and the bando. I don't know.
It's like Sharif something. It's some Black and Proud. So
hello, because where the fuck you even know this man from? But no, I would have to go with him. To your point with Anissa, I would have probably put her on my list had I discussed that with you first. But I got to go with him because, again, nigga, I don't know you. You don't even go to this school. Get out of here. Everybody else, though, like Carla, the police chief or whatever she is, she felt like she fit with the show. Even William being the mayor, even, Gambi's Vivica Fox or whatever, her, like, everybody seen it. He was like a harsh speed bump on like this smooth road, like a big ass pothole or something. No, Mean Girls. So yeah, so he's my least favorite, Black Robin, because I think it's because he is also a cop.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm like, you can't just fill in the space where Henderson used to be. You can't just slide in and now be, I'm a cop, but I'm also your what's Batman's nigga name? Barbara's daddy.
Oh, Gordon.
Yeah, you can't. Oh, I'm your Gordon, but I'm also no, nigga. Who are you? So yeah, that's my least favorite and my favorite. What we got? How we rating it this season?
Lightning strikes. You want to do that since it's the last season?
I mean,
out of what? Out of 5 or out of 10?
5 lightning strikes. What you got?
I would have to give this episode 4 lightning strikes.
It
was an excellent episode, man. The only problem I had was the 100 wasn't really utilized, and Anissa really hasn't evolved as a character. Other than that, I like where it's going. I like I like what they've put in place so far.
Mm-hmm.
I like the pieces that they've given us, including the new characters, except for the
Black
new cop. Yeah, Black Robin. Like I can't. He gonna have to be. He's a generic character to me.
Yeah, because he feels like he could have been in the Sanjay Purdy. Like you feel like you could have just plugged him in there. Same attitude would have worked. You could have plugged him into the Resistance. Could have worked. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he feels like, hey, I'm glad he getting that check though. Get your money, black man.
Yeah, get your money. Get your money. Get your money. Get your check.
Yeah. Fuck you, Damian Wayne. So yeah, I'm with you on that. For me though, I'm going 3.5. Not because it was bad, because I did like it. But I feel like, is it gonna get better than this? I hope so.
I just think consistency is where they've had the problem. Like we've done this podcast, and I think the biggest problem that this show has had has been consistency. Like we've had seasons where it's just been something last season. Just I have no idea.
They let the Riverdale writers take over.
Yeah, it was like, come on in here, Riverdale. Like, do what you want to do.
Yeah. Shit, yeah.
It got to a point last season where things just wasn't cohesive.
Mm-hmm.
Seasons past, the only thing we really had a problem with is just consistency.
Yeah.
So I think if they can stay consistent, I really feel like we have a pretty good hit on our hands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And a great final season.
Yeah. I'm with you. I agree. Because I mean, look, this is not a bad show. Like it's like all the elements are there. A lot of it though, I do feel like it's probably from the higher ups. It's not even always the show. Like, as I know, we look at what's presented, the final product, and we're judging that. I mean, it's art. That's right. What we're doing. So we do understand that there's a lot of hands, a lot of eyes, ideas that go into making it what it is. And what we got in episode 1 maybe look completely different 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months ago, or when this book was first written. So there's an understanding there, but that don't mean that we're gonna lay off of it. Hell, it's art. Shit.
There you go.
So yeah, that's what I got. So we got our ratings, we got our favorite, our least favorite. Listeners, let us know who your favorites are, your least favorites. Use that hashtag BLMPod. Hit us up on those Twitters and let us know. Those of you who are watching live, watch us more. Like when we're done, watch us again.
Just run the numbers up.
Keep them numbers going. The stock we going up.
There you go. So I know this is the first episode where we've done this season we're doing the video podcast. We're going to be doing video. We're going to do live sessions every Tuesday.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Tuesday. This is your Black Lightning weekend. Monday is your live tweet and pregame, and Tuesday is your live review. So,
but every Tuesday, 6:30. Is it 6:30? Is the time 6:30?
7:30 Eastern.
There you go.
Yes.
So of course we want to say probably the last 5 minutes of the show for you guys to have questions. So I know this is the first episode. I know you guys was like, we didn't know you guys were doing all this stuff. So next week, if you have questions about the show, about Black Lightning and you want us to answer, or you just have general whatever,
Mm-hmm.
bring your questions, be prepared. We'll be ready to answer them in the last 5-10 minutes of the show.
Yeah, the last little end of the show. And then hell, if you don't want to get on here and be all in the face or whatever, please still join us for the pregame. That'll be on Instagram. And that will be our 15 minutes before the show airs. We do a quick little kind of touch base pregame, for the series. And so then we go on over to Twitter and do that live tweet. So we utilizing social media. Y'all in the house. What else y'all gonna do?
Okay. Empress Jones says, why you be hating on Painkiller Sexy? Okay, so let me just throw this out here real quick.
Go ahead.
Both of you and Empress has been listening to us since the beginning. She has been here. She's been a part of the ride. We appreciate you. Y'all are terrible.
Fam. Okay.
You two are just horrible.
Like,
it's terrible.
Okay.
Both y'all.
Okay.
And I have to put up the Medea. I gotta give y'all the Medea gift to be in, because y'all said, "Ooh, look at his abs. Ooh, touch his body. Ooh, I can't wait to, if I was around him. Ooh, I can't wait to just touch him. Ooh."
Okay. Check out season 1. As soon as Lady E popped up on screen, Jill Scott doing what she do. This motherfucker
I got to take my shirt off. Yep. I wasn't as in shape as I am now. I give Lady Eve run for her money, man.
This nigga, so yeah. Well, I'm taking what he got to say as a with a pinch of salt. Hell, Painkiller suit look too tight, but he cool. See,
look at that. There you go.
Man, ain't nothing wrong with a little tight suit. You know what I'm saying?
See it, no.
And then Empress, why would we appreciate them? There you go, Empress. That's fine. That's been a running joke throughout this whole series. So I've enjoyed.
Hey, there's a whole out here though. I ain't even finna.
I mean,
like, ooh, girl, ooh, and I'll be like, this nigga's such a hoe.
Y'all check these IPs because this nigga, he's saying that shit now. If you go back to season 1, season 2, man, come on, I don't even care at this point because your ass, you was just nigga. Painkiller look like he can't breathe in this suit. I see it now. Come on. Look like he can't breathe in this suit. Nah, yeah. You know, you ain't got to breathe. Nigga, fuck that. He don't need to breathe. Nah. So, yeah. So, there you
go. Before we leave, let me just say this. I appreciate everybody's support behind this show. We appreciate you guys even just hitting play and or just even checking out the live stream. This is the last season for me and Rain, which is kind of sad because we might have. I don't know what other black show we gonna be able to do a podcast on.
You already know. Don't play, fam. We already.
Maybe. We don't know what's gonna happen yet. No, I'm down. But just to let you guys know, we appreciate you guys. Stop being stingy. Share this with your friends. Let them know that there's a podcast talking about Black Lightning. Let them know that you got 2 black handsome guys, by the way.
I mean,
hosting this show.
Get what you want. You like them husky niggas.
Link in bio. Link in bio.
Right, like OnlyFans, link in bio. No.
But just please, guys, we thrive off of you guys actually sharing the show. We thrive off of you guys actually watching this. The more views that we get on BYNK Radio's YouTube and on Carefree Black Nerd's YouTube or his Facebook, the more we're able to do stuff like this. So we can't do it unless we have a community. So all I'm asking you guys to do is share, tell somebody, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and you getting all of this chocolate.
Yeah, this is true. So yeah, thank you guys. We sincerely appreciate it. Please let everyone know where they can catch you on YouTube, off YouTube, your other projects. What's going on with you? Give me your social medias.
So if you guys want to catch me, I do co-host a show called Government Name Podcast. It comes out every Tuesday. We're part of the BYNK podcast network. Make sure you guys check us out. Go to bynkradio.net and you can check out the podcast network. If you guys want to check me out on social, on Twitter, it's at ColeJackson12. And if you want to check me out on Instagram, it's at ColeJackson_BYNK.
All right. Yes, y'all. And of course, those links will be in the show notes as per usual. So here on YouTube and on SoundCloud and on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher, all that good stuff, Player FM, all that. Of course, me, Carefree Black Nerd, Carefree Blurred himself. You can find me on Twitter, Carefree Blurred. That's the most immediate way to get in touch with me, Carefree Black Nerd, on all other social medias. I will have a plethora of shows for you to choose from, not just Black Lightning, but tons of Black Lightning. And carefreeblacknerd@gmail.com if you want to send me an email, a voice memo, something. You want to get something off your chest, but you don't want to do it on social media. Email me. I'm reading them. And so that's that, man.
There you go.
So thank you all. Again, we're testing this out. Please join us on Monday, 7:50. So what is it? 7:15?
7:45.
It's gonna be in the show notes, but 7:45 Central, 8:45 Eastern, over there on Instagram to do the pregame. Then we do the live tweet, and then we do the show the following day. So with that being said, stay carefree, stay nerdy, stay geeky, and stay better in yourselves. If a year passed, do better, be better. Don't be stagnant.
That's it. Take your check and start a business.
Okay. Okay. And work on your mental health too. Drink water and all that good shit. So thanks again, y'all. We out. Bye. I don't know how to end it.
Leave.
I'm trying to end it. Bye, y'all. Okay, well, we still here. So
leave it. You're supposed to leave the studio.
I don't know what's going on. I don't